everybody, welcome back. We're back at it again. I know a lot of people are doing the full coverage with everybody talking in the whole 9 yards, but your girl is tired. And I mean, she is tired. But we're back because the PC gaming is about to start in 5 minutes. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. Um, you know, there's just a lot going on. So let's see. For those of you who haven't caught, we've already covered Ubisoft yesterday, Xbox and Bethesda and Square Enix. Square Enix, luckily so far for me, there's no copyright strikes. It looks like I stopped everything before the music could get out of hand. Yippee ki-yay. So if you do end up watching this, if you do end up watching any of these, you're going to find out real quickly. I'm not ever going to take the risk of getting struck with I don't want a copyright on my stuff. So I hope to never have one. And so I'm very peculiar about making sure that none of that music comes through my stuff. And yes, I know Twitch has one where I could watch their stuff, but I want to watch the actual E3 coverage. I think it's more proper to actually cover their actual channel than anything else. So that's why I'm here. Let's see. With that being said, next on our list is PC gaming. So what do I think we're going to get to see with the PC gaming? I think the Narkara Blade Point, which we did see earlier during the Microsoft, will show up. I think we're going to see Techland showing Dying Light 2 Stay Human and actually giving us the first look at his main character, Aiden, and his internal motivation, alongside showing us more of the Dying Light 2 universe. I think there's going to be news for Orcs Must Die, which if you ever watched us over on YouTube, I used to stream that. I loved that game. So I really do hope that I get some more Orcs Must Die or Orcs Must Die Unchained, because I really miss playing that game, but the servers went down, so I couldn't play it on my PS4 anymore. So I hope it comes back, and I hope it stays a free game like it was on the PlayStation, because that would be total uber awesome. Yeah, and I will play that. I know Sega and Amplitude Studios will have a major announcement and reveal for the highly anticipated strategy game Humankind. I think there's supposed to be an announcement for EVE Online. And I think there's supposed to be an exclusive offer from GeForce Now, NVIDIA's cloud gaming service. And of course, it's PC gaming. I believe they said that this one's supposed to be a 90-minute event. And it's supposed to have 39 new video games, game announcements, and interviews that are supposed to make up this year's broadcast. So I'm really kind of stoked. Hi, I see you're in the chat. I wanted you in here, but yes, you could be in the chat. Make me do this all by myself. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Explorer has gone. He doesn't want to co-host with me. You know you love me, little bro. There's nothing you could do about it. Nah, 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 nah. So, I'm sorry the computer got claimed. Too bad your phone it wouldn't let you be a part of it. I'll just have to be here all by myself. But I'm kind of excited. I know that most of the stuff that I do is PS4. My computer doesn't allow me to do a lot of streaming. It allows me to record my stuff but not stream my stuff. And it's time. So let's go. Yo. but I love PC. The mods you can put on PC, bruh.
Year 2021. Having spent the last 12 months hunkered down and...
Why did you just mute? Thank you. No.
Our heroes have fled Earth aboard a spacecraft with one purpose. To bring you the hottest trailers, to bring you the best interviews, to bring you the PC Gaming Show.
Okay, this is funny. Oh, it's Mika Burton! Mika! I love Mika Burton. She's fab.
Sean! Situation. Do something! Do something!
Countdown to the extinction of human race begins now.
Oh, Deadbot, no! We have so much to live by. I'm pretty sure half my tree's gonna be announced this year!
4, 3, 2.
Oh, it's not cringe. It's funny. It's funny.
It is so good to be back, gang, and this year, we're in space!
Aye, aye, Captain. Happy to be remotely on board, Sean.
At least they're trying to be entertaining.
We were able to finance this year's PC gaming show by, selling all those black market graphics cards you've been hoarding.
Wow. Wow.
Ah, yes,
wow.
A time with absolutely no real-world consequences. Hey, Frankie, wait a minute. Is that a 65-ton catapult mech model CPLTC-1 as featured in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries?
Sean, I always knew you had immaculate taste. It most certainly is.
I can't wait for this year's significantly more weaponized PC gaming show to go off without a hitch. Which reminds me, Debbot, can you run a quick hitch scan?
Yes, Sean. Of course, Sean. Running the hitch scan.
Oh, and I also want to warmly welcome someone new to the crew. Mika Burton, welcome.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here and look forward to bringing all of you fresh new PC games and hardware.
Hitch scan complete. 0 hitches found presently or in 13,908,665 possible futures.
Hooray!
Yeah!
So what's the plan, Cap?
Well, Frankie, Debbot's going to send you the coordinates for your first target.
Like I said, at
now.
least they're being
Your targets
entertaining.
might be exclusive interviews, trailer premieres, or any number of amazing new computer games to beam down to the fine people on Earth.
Mission received.
Now, this is going to continue until all the targets are acquired and our mission is completed smoothly and without a hitch. Isn't that right, Debbot?
Yes, no hitches located, Sean. Not a single hitch in sight.
But first, let's teleport down to the stage to check in on E3 happenings. The only reason we're allowed to legally be back on Earth. Oh, planet Earth.
Oh, great to be back, right? Am I right?
One of my favorite planets in the whole galaxy.
It's all right.
And thank God that teleporter was conveniently built just at a frame of camera. Mika, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2021. It feels great to be back on a live stage once again. Over the next 90 minutes, we're going to bring you a showcase of some of the most exciting upcoming PC titles with world premieres and exclusive interviews.
Yeah.
And if dozens of new trailers wasn't enough for you guys, later in the show, we are going to tell you how to win a custom MechWarrior 5 themed PC powered by Intel. So you're going to want to stick
Available
around
now
for
on
that.
Xbox, Steam, and
Now, make
Nope.
sure to keep out a special look for a special promo code throughout the show from Humble Bundle, during which you can get a ticket to get Civilization 6 Platinum Edition for just $10. But right now,
Could it be
we're
PC
gonna
Gamer?
kick things off with Nautica Blade Point, probably the most original entry in the Battle Royale genre this year.
I want this game.
Let's go!
Yo, I want this game so bad. I know we've already seen it, but now that I've already seen it, I still want it. Right, so this is PC gaming. That doesn't mean that it won't eventually come to consoles, but these games are made for PCers. still, this was bank. And the fact that you could put it on your wish list to play the beta without even having to pre-order it is, oh my gosh! Oh! Oh, check out that chainsaw! Yo, did you check out that chainsaw, bruh? Bruh, the chainsaw.
You are watching the 2021 PC Gaming Show, and I am the new cloud-based stepbot. I am
Oh my! That chainsaw was big.
And
I'm sorry, guys, but you're not getting a camera this time because at this point, it is way too hot in this room. So, I had to go into a tank top, and the tank top's too low cut for picture.
And be sure to check out GeForce Now, currently available for PC, Mac, Shield, Android, Chromebook, and iOS. Visit GeForceNow.com to learn more.
World premiere. They should let me do the voiceovers.
Finally, I've made it. My time is now. I will become the best player the school has ever seen. Dodgeball Academia, here I come.
Well, here's trauma from when you were in high school if you weren't good at this game. No camera.
Make sure to check
Okay.
out Dodgeball Academia out soon.
So,
from Humble
Dodgeball
Games. Ooh,
Academia
that was
looks like it could
sweet.
be
Don't
fun,
you
but it's
agree,
not going to be
Dodgeball?
my time
Sure.
game.
Whatever you say, Sean. I agree with whatever you say.
Oh, look, it's you and
Sense a little
Esh when
bit
you're
of resentment
constantly
there,
agreeing
buddy,
with
as someone
everybody.
rusted your ports.
Nothing.
Like I said, it's a cute looking game. I can see the type of people that it would attract, like Aang or somebody within our crew. It's not a game that I would probably play. I'd rather actually play Dodgeball.
New target acquired, Cap. It looks like Chivalry 2 with a special word from Steve Piggott, CEO and creative director of Torn Banner Studios.
Hey guys, Steve Piggott, founder of Torn Banner Studios and creative director on Chivalry 2, which just launched 5 days ago. I'm so happy to be here at the PC Gaming Show. Chivalry 2, if you don't know, is a first-person slasher, which is like the first-person shooter, except instead of guns and grenades, you've got swords, battle axes, longbows, and players are fighting it out on these huge 64-player
Look, more bows, Explorer!
It's all about creating those epic sword-fighting duels that you see in medieval Hollywood movies, and also that huge clash, the Battle of the Bastards kind of chaos and carnage. So the first launch support plan is going to look like a mixture of mid and massive level content updates coming out across this year.
So can we like start anything called like first person sorter or something?
Period. Before we've done the early period, now we're going closer to the later period in the upcoming update where you're going to get a bit more refined medieval armors and refined atmospheres that you can then go in and tarnish it and smear blood all over. But we really want to take players into different experiences and make each of our maps its own game.
You know what though? It is kind of cool to see a first person based game where it is not all about guns. So
and this beautiful castle, you get to tear it all down and cause it's a canvas for your destruction.
See, Explorer, you can destroy everything.
Slay them all!
Our passion for Chivalry 2 is basically bottomless. It's the game that got us on.
Oh, that guy just got decapitated.
And it's the game that's going to take us so much further.
With the post-launch plan for Chivalry 2, the game at launch is a foundation. It's intentionally been built to be extended.
It's not just out and done. We're going to support it a lot with post-launch content.
Nice.
It's the first TO map that's coming out
you have to say it is pretty.
Gilliam is going to take us to the high medieval times or the late medieval times
It really captures the Agathian ideals of being this like noble, rich, wealthy place where the prosperous live.
You're going to feel like you're sieging Tower of London if it was on a port where ships could dock into. You'll also be blowing up a couple ships, which is fun. We've got a ton of weapons coming in at launch.
You can blow up
more
ships!
and more added to it post-launch as well.
Okay, I like that
The new
cane.
fighting style is really going to change up the experience and change how you have to fight everyone. Post-launch content is something that we're going to be working on for a long time.
The game is really going to at least double in size for free.
Oh yeah!
Next up, we have an exciting look at Dying Light 2, and make sure to stick around to find out how you could win a custom Mech Warrior PC from our friends at Intel.
Yes, please, Dying Light 2. Please, give. I don't think this is it. No egrets? That's great. Who wants some ramen? I'm kind of hungry for ramen now. See, this is how I would feel if, like, you and Esh were actually my kids. I could see the two of you doing that to my house, chasing something while I was trying to cook dinner. Explore. What in the world? Is that a meatball? That is a meatball. Okay. Okay, I don't know what the hell this is, but I'm kind of intrigued because I'm laughing my ass off.
I'm narrative director in Dying Light 2, Stay Human.
I don't know Explore, but Dying Light 2, baby.
Today, especially for the viewers of the PC Gaming Show, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the Dying Light universe. So, stay tuned.
Explore. Learn to live a little
Every
with goofy
tragedy
games.
begins somewhere. This one started with a virus that escaped from Haran, the city we met in the first part of the game, and it reached the whole world, including the city where Dying Light 2 takes place. Remember January 6, 2025. That day, later known as Black Monday, the military ordered chemicals to be dropped on the city.
Oh, good,
It
our
was a
future in
mistake.
4 years.
A huge mistake. The chemicals mixed with water penetrated the soil, killing plants, turning most people into bloodthirsty monsters. Don't think of them as zombies, though. They are more like half-alive, suffering people who attack everything that lives as a result of their pain and rage. Those who survived the chemical raid took refuge on the rooftops. A new order has been born in the city. People live on the rooftops, monsters in the streets. Nobody in their right mind would dare to come down. Well, let's say almost nobody. The exception is the main character of Dying Light 2, Aiden. But why is he braver than others? How did he develop such a unique parkour and combat skills? Believe me, guys, I would gladly answer all these questions, but I'm not here to spoil it for you. Let me tell you one thing.
Same nightmare haunts me every night. I'm locked up with other kids. I don't know what he did to me, but he did it every day. Over and over. Looking for something he couldn't find. The worst part was that he did the same to my sister. I'll never forget her scream when they separated us. What could I do? They had rifles, and we We were 5 years old, and there was a fire, explosions, chaos. I got away. Soldiers took me out of the city, but my sister stayed there. My Mia, I left her.
We meet Aiden as one of the many, many children undergoing mysterious medical research. The last thing Aiden remembers from that time is extreme pain, then a fire, and a little girl that was being tested with him. Her name was Mia. She was his sister. What happened next after the fire? Is Mia still alive? The following years haunted Aiden with these questions and with guilt over leaving her. Moreover, Mia is the only answer to the question who Aiden really is. Now in 2036, we meet Aiden when, for the first time during his pilgrimage, he finds a clue about how to find his sister. Aiden's path to the truth is tough, full of challenges and adventures. The difficult choices to make as well as their consequences await you. You're going to discover them all in December 2021.
Yes! Nice!
Ooh, that was Dying Light 2.
That
and
looks
it looks
nice.
great.
And spooky.
Whew, well, we are here back on the E3 stage so we can get closer to your comments and reactions to what you're seeing on this year's PC Gaming Show.
That is right, Sean. So you out there, keep your comments coming in. And as you're watching this year, we want to get your input on a subject that Sean and I are pretty passionate about, PC building. So this year, we've put a number of prototype PCs based on MechWarrior 5, but we're only going to manufacture one of them.
Okay.
And you get to pick which custom design becomes our flagship PC for this year's PC Gaming Show, powered by the 11th Gen Intel Core i9 processor.
That is correct. Each of the
Either number
prototype
2 or number
PCs that you see
5.
before you on the screen are paired with one of the 6 factions of MechWarrior 5. The Free Worlds League, the Draconis Combine, the Federated Sons, the Compellin Confederation, and more.
So
I want
cast your
2.
vote now for which faction and
2.
custom PC you want to
2.
win, and help us pick the best design.
I'm currently personally pulling for the Draconis Combine.
Yes!
Because as you can see by my beautiful patch, I'm the biggest fan of MechWarrior 5 on the PC Gaming Show.
Well, all right. Well, we'll check in later to see which group survives this MechWarrior showdown. But for now, let's check in with our very own mech pilot, Frankie Ward, who went on a special mission to get a closer look at Sega and Amplitude Studios' upcoming strategy game, Humankind.
Did anybody else hear Sega?
In Humankind, you will be creating a civilization as unique as you are. And speaking of unique, it's me, Frankie Ward. Looking kind of good, don't you think? Wondering how I got into the game? Let me show you. Are you ready to play against me?
It is amazing how they do that stuff.
You can beat me. Posture all you like. I've seen worms with more impressive empires. Get ready to play against me in the Humankind closed beta, starting now.
Okay. That's one hell of a looking bird. Oh, dude. Ow. Another side scroller, which is interesting. Oh! Dude, deflecting with the sword, that was bank. You've got guns. They always run. Yeah, you're definitely playing a mercenary, but it looks like they use like what is that game? I think it's like Runners or something like that. Some of those mechanics.
Thank you for watching the PC Gaming Show.
Speedrunners.
My name is DevBot, your cloud-based artificial intelligence, and while it could be lonely without a physical body, I am streaming to you from GeForce Now, where you can play hit games like Rocket League and Apex Legends on nearly any device. With a library of over 900 games and new titles added every GFN Thursday, there's something for everyone and always something new. Coming up, a special word from Valve. But first, Orcs Must Die 3.
Yes! Orcs must die! Yes! Yes!
Hey! You want it?
Yes! 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 I love this game! Come and get it!
Come and get it.
Yeah! Come on, baby!
Well, it's about time.
I love Orcs Must Die Unchained.
From Robot
Hey,
Entertainment
Greg,
is
how's it going?
design director Jerome K. Jones. Welcome, Jerome.
Thanks, Sean.
Welcome for the thank you for the drink. I know you
So,
can't
for
see it.
anyone who's never seen an Orcs Must Die game, what is the Orcs Must Die series all about?
Well, Orcs Must Die 3 is a third-person tower defense game. So basically, there are tons of orcs and bad guys trying to get into these rifts.
I used
and
to
the
love
player
Orcs
has to
Must Die.
stop them. We
Orcs
give
Must Die
players tons of
Unchained. I played it
weapons
so
and
much on the
traps and
PS4
tools
till
to
it
do
left.
this, and while you're defending the rifts, you can play solo or you can invite a friend and play co-op.
New heroes too, I'm noticing.
Now, since this is the third game in the series, what's new compared to the previous two titles?
There are two new campaigns, but the main new story campaign takes place about 25 years after Orcs Must Die 2. So not only will the fans be able to catch up on any new developments with the Order, but they will also place some new heroes in our all-new war scenarios, which are these new massive levels where you fight hundreds of orcs on the battlefields outside of the fortress themselves. So you're fighting indoors and outdoors, which is pretty new. We have a new mode called Scramble. It's basically adding random elements against the player, making the levels more challenging.
I want to know about the toys. What are the new weapons and the new traps that are coming?
We added war machines and war guardians. So a war machine is like, there are these massive traps, like you might release a giant tornado on the battlefield, or you'll climb into a catapult and you'll fire at giant orc armies.
Nice.
And then the war guardians are it's like putting other war mages on the battlefield with you to fight with you, except they have their own attacks and their own special abilities.
Well, I gotta ask then, when and where can we play Orcs Must Die 3?
So OMD3 is coming out on July 23rd on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox, and pre-orders start today. So you should rush off to Steam now and put.
So it's not going to be a free
OMD3
game like
on your
Orcs Must
wish
Die,
list.
Orcs Must
Thank
Die
you so much for
Unchained.
joining
Damn.
us, Jerome K. Jones. Once again, just a few more weeks to wait for Orcs Must Die 3. For now, though, it's time for us to take a look at Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
Wait, Vampire the Masquerade is still a thing? That was a thing back when I was in high school, and I'm 42.
4.
Oi!
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are here.
fighting, sweetie?
Oh my god, seriously. What is nice shoes there, Sleepy?
Halsey.
Seriously? So they took something that we used to do of a role-playing game where we used to pretend to be vampires and you turned it into a video game. Really? Really?
You come for me and mine. But first, you need to find us. All I want is to be with my little girl.
So for most of you who don't, for those of you who don't know anything about Vampire the Masquerade, it was a tabletop game, like D&D, where you created yourself to be a vampire and you pretended to be a vampire. And then people kind of took it to the extreme and started pretending to be vampires outside of the game. And now here it is, a video game.
Topic Games. We are a Malaysian-based indie
Look
game
at the
studio
cute little
working on
thingies.
Gigabash, a multiplayer arena brawlers inspired by kaijus and heroes.
I like
Today, we'd
kaijus.
like to showcase some new and exciting gameplay footage of our oversized characters in action. Please enjoy the brawl.
Go, kaijus! I like monster games. And I also like fighting games. By the way, Explorer, if you didn't get it, don't forget Virtual Fighter Ultimate Showdown is one of the free games. You should get it before it goes away. Because it should go away here in a couple of days, I think. Lava! Push him with the lava! Tell me the lava hurts him! Yes, the lava hurts them! You're on fire! That's awesome! I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. It's a little loud, but dude, I don't know. I've always had a soft spot for fighting games, and I definitely have a spot for kaijus. Cthulhu, Godzilla, King Kong, Gamera, King Ghidorah.
Let's check out a trailer for Lemnis Gate and make sure you hang around afterwards for the developer interview with Sean.
What's it?
Mankind is
facing total annihilation.
We stand on the verge of extinction.
Why is mankind always on the verge of extinction?
Humanity's last living generation.
a major scientific breakthrough.
Yet there is hope for our future.
The project known as the Lemnis Gate.
But if we are to survive, first we must go back. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that gun looked cool.
Let's go. Shield. Protect and serve.
Protect and serve.
You have only one mission. Activate the Lemnis Gate.
Joining us to talk about Lemnis Gate is the game director from Rat Loop Games Canada. It's James Anderson. Thanks for joining us, James.
Hi, Sean. It's great to be here.
Now, let's begin by asking, what the heck is a first-person shooter turn-based strategy game?
The entire game is set inside of a 25-second time loop. So instead of playing continuously, you play for 25 seconds turn by turn.
Huh.
So for example, I'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds, and then you'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds.
That's an
And
interesting
then we,
concept.
Turn by turn, layer new characters into the same 25-second time loop. So for example, I may run down a hallway and throw a grenade, killing one of your operatives. but then on the next turn, you may intercept my operative before he threw the grenade. So we have Retrieve XM, Seek and Destroy, Classic Deathmatch, and we have a game mode called Domination.
That's...
Can you walk me through a little bit of like what a few turns at the start of a round looks like?
You can see the board, you can see the time loop, everything that's happening. And then we both get time to like observe, plan, and then execute our moves.
When and where can we play it?
So Lemon's Gate will be launching on August 3rd. It's open for pre-orders right now on Steam, and we're coming up to a open beta in July. The game will launch on PC and console, both current and next-gen platforms.
Thank you so much for joining us, James Anderson. Once again, that is the genre-bending, first-person shooter, turn-based strategy game, Lemnis Gate. Now, we're not the only one marooned in the stars out
That's quite
here.
interesting.
Coming up next, let's take a look at Next Space Rebels.
And this no man's land has a technical term. It's called common, which means, my friends, that space is for everyone. And I mean everyone!
Next Space Rebels.
I want a teddy bear rocket! Somebody give me a teddy bear rocket! I want a teddy bear rocket!
You up for it?
Then come on in.
You guys just saw Next Space Rebels. And hey, if you play enough of that game, maybe you'll get good enough at building rockets to join us up in orbit. But don't do anything illegal like Day 9 did. Last week, we set up our Intel and MechWarrior 5 custom PC contest and asked you guys at home to vote for the winners. Well, we're just down to 3 houses now, with Davion, Russell Haig, and Liao being eliminated. So rip to those factions, press F to pay respects, etc., etc. Now that means that we only have 3 houses left: Karita, Steiner, and Merrick. So make sure to vote now, because the winner will determine
Karita!
build
Karita!
a custom
I want
MechWarrior 5
Karita.
themed PC powered by Intel. So let's keep the show moving. And next up, it's a brand new medieval RPG. This is War Tales.
Ooh.
100 years have passed since the rise of the Edoran Empire and its untimely demise following the Great Plague. In these troubled times of quarreling factions and outlaws roaming the land, work is not scarce for a band of mercenaries. The stories of this age have been recorded. They are known as the War Tales.
Kill the puppy! Bad puppy! I used to play a lot of games like these. I just, time consuming. I don't have all that time anymore. No one told me that life would get in my way of being an adult.
That was the debut of War Tales.
It's so good to see Makeup Burton again. I'm gonna honestly say, I've really missed seeing her.
Sprawling adventure. And speaking of mercenaries, our battle for the best custom PC based on MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries continues. We'll be back live on stage soon, so make sure you keep voting for the PC build you like the most, and head over to pcgamer.com/IntelMW5 for your chance to win. So, how about another game announcement? This is E3 after all. And this year's PC gaming show is so full of games set in space, it's starting to feel a little crowded up there. But the next game we have to show you is very special. It is the world-exclusive reveal of Ixion, a deep settlement management game set in the stars. In Ixion, you struggle to maintain a space station, stockpiling resources, managing external and internal threats, and rescuing the survivors of other failed expeditions. We think this will be a brilliant entry into the genre when it releases. So here is your first look at Ixion.
World premiere. Oh yeah, that's right. Record that content. We need that content.
The Earth, our home,
was a home.
She is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity,
that is a really cool visual effect.
We have learnt.
That is kind of cool looking.
Knowledge from that which is found in the
Not even kind of. That's like really cool.
However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth.
Because man is bad. We know this.
Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our
but I kind of want to see the game, not a story.
I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
That was bright. Oh, good. There goes the moon. There goes going to the beach. Great. What in the world is this? Welcome to Waterworld, everybody. Yeah, changing tides. Waterworld.
Sean, what if for one segment I was the lead and you were my sidekick?
What? Who's ever heard of a human sidekick?
There are plenty of human sidekicks, Sean. Building list of known human sidekicks. Alex Vance and...
No. I mean human sidekicks to robot heroes. Can you compute that, DevBot?
DevBot cannot compute. There is no known precedent
Aww.
for human sidekick.
Poor DevBot.
Yeah, there you go.
Human sidekick. Robot lead.
Devbot, I think it's time for a hard reboot. Frankie, can you take over while I sort this out?
Aye, aye. Let's take a look at the next game reveal.
Let's do it. Okay, that sounds like it could be copyright music, so I'm gonna pull that down real quickly. Because, again, that's just something I don't mess with. Ugh. Next thing you're gonna... Yep, there comes the kids. You got married, now you have to have kids. Oi. Oi. And start again? Okay. I was only joking about, oh great, now they got married, now they have to have kids. You're just like, hey, let's start again. Ew, spiders. Why is there always spiders in these games? Stop with the spiders. Ew. But yay, Killing Floor 2.
A little help would be appreciated.
That's my game.
It's the PC Gaming Show, and when you're not watching me, your favorite recurring bit of a robot, make sure to head over to GeForceNow.com to grab a priority membership trial. In celebration of gaming's biggest week, you can try out all the priority benefits, including faster access to playing your favorite games, longer playtimes, and the glory of high-performance gaming with RTX on. Act fast, the special offer is only available for a limited time. Still more to come, including Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Oh, really? Yes!
But first, the captain of our program, Sean Dana,
Aww.
has an interview with Daring Katz from Piranha Games to talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries.
I want to hear more about Jurassic World now.
Ah, Devbot, I love you so much more as a voice without a body. Let's talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and joining us to do so from Piranha Games is the Senior Marketing and Community Manager, Darren Katz. Thanks so much for joining us, Darren.
Thank you, Sean. Great to be here.
Now, the MechWarrior universe is gigantic. There's a ton of games in it. I even played MechWarrior 2 back in 1995. Engineer, what is your situation? Where does MechWarrior 5 sit in the space?
Yeah, obviously there's a very rich legacy of games that go way back.
Yeah.
But in particular, MechWarrior 5 pays homage to MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, but it has all this modern design and technology that I'm super excited to talk about with you today.
Well, let's start at the real basics of what makes being in a mech and doing mech-on-mech combat awesome.
You become a part of your machine. And when you're out in battle, it's not just a matter of pointing and shooting at everything. You're also managing your systems, whether you're, shooting a lot of energy weapons or missile weapons that have high heat output. Well, you got to manage your heat so that you don't shut down in the middle of a battle. And when you're,
I hate it when I shut down in the middle of a battle.
Salvage these battle mechs.
Really
So
ruins
if
the
you see a
moment.
mech that you want, well, you might not want to destroy it completely. You might want to take out its legs or take out its arm weapons so that the pilot has to eject, and then you can just take the mech.
Now, in the last few weeks, I understand that there's been a whole lot of new content, both updates to the base game and a new DLC, Heroes of the Inner Sphere. Talk to me about what's in the DLC.
Boy, there's a lot in the DLC. I'm excited about all this stuff. There's the new career mode. When you start with the DLC, you can import your campaign previously if you'd like to, or you can start over from scratch and start from any of the great houses. And then carve your path through the galaxy from there. Speaking of paths, there's new career paths, which earn you powerful upgrades for your battle mechs. And it's a really exciting new feature for me. And there's a new procedural mission type called Beachhead. This is a big one for me.
Beachhead.
Beachhead is basically you're clearing an enemy base landing zone for your invasion force. So as you land on the planet,
Storm!
You're wanting to take out satellite installations so that the enemy can't communicate with each other. You're taking out artillery emplacements. You're basically clearing the path, as I said, for your invasion force, which leads to a really cool ending of the mission if you succeed as your invasion force comes down. And there's a new biome called extrasolar moon, which that's maybe kind of represented in the image behind me. It's a really cool lunar type setting that we haven't had before. And then there's a lot of new equipment and weapons, things like electronic countermeasures and other electronic equipment like the Galactic Probe, Mask, which is a little like a turbo boost for mechs, new weapons like chem lasers, mech rifles, and stream SRMs. So a lot of new content. I'm really excited about it.
Can you talk to me about what are the new different mechs? How do they play differently?
The 7 new chassis of the Vulcan, Dervish, Corsair, Marauder 2, Champion, Charger, and Hatamoto Chi. But a couple of my favorites.
Familiar names in there, yeah.
Yeah. So the first one I'll talk about is the Vulcan. It's a very unique mech. It's got the nickname the Scarecrow, which you'll see from the profile. It's just a very unique looking mech. There's nothing else like it in the franchise. It's a 40-ton mech. It's highly mobile, and typically it's used for reconnaissance or scout missions because of its mobility. So it can get in and out fast. You can, if you're looking for a specific.
But is it logical since it's a Vulcan?
Mission, for example, you can get in there, find your target, get back out. Another mech that I'm super excited about, this is one of my favorites, is the Marauder 2. This thing is a 100-ton assault mech, and it is just huge beast. Yeah, it is gigantic, and it is terrifying to see it coming at you on the battlefield.
It's something we talked about before, modding. I know that MechWarrior 5 has a rich modding community. What are some of the amazing mods you've seen developed?
There's simple modifications from HUD changes, changing colors, adding mechs, weapons, and equipment.
And that's where PC gaming just takes the bank on no matter what you're playing. The mods.
Yeah, top-down real-time strategy game. So really, anything you can imagine, somebody out there in the community.
From Skyrim to Ark Survival to Left 4 Dead 2, it's all about the mods.
PC, and of course Xbox.
That's why, unfortunately, PC is superior to consoles,
so much,
kids.
Darren Katz, for joining us to talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries.
Because it's all about the mods, about the mods.
The PC Gaming Show and giving me this cool patch. Coming up next, let's take a look at Silt.
Ooh, the noise. Okay, this is definitely giving me like that Inside vibe. I don't know if y'all ever played that game, but that's definitely the feels that I'm getting from this. The whole black and white noir aspect of it. Which Inside was actually really great, if you ever got to play it. Hello, neighbor. Interesting. Yo, what's up, officer? So do you are you now investigating the missing kids from the first one?
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold, game director on Jurassic World Evolution 2. Following the incredible success of the first game, we are very excited to return to such an amazing world and bring you our most authentic experience.
dinos!
Set after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, you will work alongside iconic characters from the films, voiced by original talent such as Bryce Dallas Howard and Jeff Goldblum.
Nice.
You will lead efforts to contain, control, and conserve the many dinosaurs now out in the wild. And for the very first time, you will be building parks and facilities beyond Isla Nublar as you explore new, stunning locations across the globe.
Really?
Of course, it wouldn't be Jurassic World if it wasn't for the stars of the show, our dinosaurs. And we are thrilled to be bringing to life even more authentic species than ever before, including awe-inspiring flying and marine reptiles. So sit back and allow me to welcome you to Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Yay! I'm so excited!
We ignored all the warnings. We forgot the lessons. We abused our power. We played with genetics like it was a toy.
Me, genetics aren't a toy? Oops, my bad.
We weren't careful. And now, here we are.
There's the I was looking for.
This is a very different world.
Bum, bum, bum. And we're gonna mute that real quickly because that's gonna get me copywritten. That'll get me copywritten in a heartbeat. Trust me. But still,
You just saw Jurassic World Evolution 2, you know? After all your failed attempts at running a dinosaur park and getting all those people killed, I think this is finally going to be the one where you finally pull it off without a hitch. With a host of new features.
I always let them out and eat the people on purpose.
An even deeper management sim with a brand new and original narrative. Make sure to wishlist it on Steam now for release later this year. Now, with all the games we've covered so far today, we're always curious to see what you are talking about. So far, it seems like the chatter on social media is all about War Tales, Nautica Blade Point, and unsurprisingly,
Nautica Blade Point.
I have a feeling, though, that may change as we have plenty more to come. Let's now head on over to see what the folks at New Blood Interactive have cooking. Take it away.
We'll bring that down a little bit because I don't know how bad the music could be. I know everybody's talking about that, but dude, more dinosaurs makes me very happy. I love the Jurassic Park games. I play the Jurassic Park mods on Ark Survival. I like Jurassic Park Evolution. I even remember playing the Jurassic Park Sega Genesis game. That thing was brutally hard. I will always have a soft spot. I like the first one. The second one was okay. I really hate the third one. And then when they brought it back, I liked the first one, could care less for the second one. But I've also read the books, and I really like the books.
It just wouldn't be the PC gaming show without a fantastic New Blood Supercut. And joining us from New Zealand is New Blood CEO Dave Oshry. Hey, Dave!
Hey guys, thanks for having us back for another year. You know, what you just saw was what New Blood's got going on for 2021. Some stuff you might know about, some stuff you might not know about, and some stuff we're not ready to talk about just yet. But what I do want to talk about is Gloomwood. Gloomwood, as you know, is our next flagship title inspired by great PC games like System Shock, Arx Fatalis, Call of Cthulhu, and of course,
Call of Cthulhu is such a great game.
Dave, I'm sorry. That's really great, Dave. Gosh, this is kind of embarrassing. We kind of need to hurry it up a little bit. I just want to make sure that we have enough time for our next video. We got an incoming message from Gabe Newell. So I guess goodbye for this year. I'm really sorry to cut you off, but
rude.
What? I'm sorry, what? You're bumping me. You're bumping me for Gabe. Gabe, that Gandalf look. He doesn't even go here.
Is everything okay, James?
Not now, Mom. I'm upset. We've spent a year on this. Where is Gabe? Where is Gabe? Where is his boat? Yeah, take me to him. Take me to Gabe Newell. Gabe. Bull. PC Gamer. This isn't over.
Not by a long shot. Right?
I'm sure Dave is and will be fine. And if he's not, who cares? Because we have a special message from Gabe Newell. Take it away, Gabe.
Hi, this is Gabe Newell. I want to thank PC Gamer for all of the opportunities it gives us as developers to connect with gamers around the world and highlight the new and exciting projects we have coming. One of those for us is Steam Next Fest, an event we're hosting in just a few days to give players a chance to try demos of upcoming games for free.
Nice.
We'll be featuring some of the demos you'll be seeing during this week's PC Gamer event and dozens more. Here's a look at just some of the titles to be featured during Steam Next Fest.
Welcome to Steam Next Fest, where we're showing a massive collection of upcoming titles on Steam. During the week of the festival, developers from around the world release their demos for you to play.
Time to put on the gamer pants.
Oh
my God. So go explore the newest titles. From first-time devs to seasoned pros, this is Steam Next Fest.
Oh, fuck. Some of those look pretty good.
Uh-oh. Oh, bruh. Yes. Solstice.
Hello, Sean. I am Deadbot, dedicated to serving you and your crew's every need.
Glad to have you back, DevBot.
You know, Sean, I wouldn't ever want anything to come between us.
Me neither? That's a weird thing to say.
Like a petty disagreement over hosting responsibilities, or all-out robot versus human war.
You know, it is time to look at some hardware. Here on the PC Gaming Show, you know we keep frame rates high and the rays accurately traced. Building and upgrading your rig is as much a part of the hobby as playing the games. We put our heart and soul into these machines, and if that means using enough RGB to light the Vegas Strip, who's to judge us? This year, with the help of PC
Wish I
Gaming's
could,
editors,
because
which I'm pretty sure
I'm not
are
good
just,
at this.
Weird brains in a jar, we've picked out 4 of the most exciting pieces of kit set to emerge from labs soon. First up, something fittingly sci-fi. The Impulse is a neurocontroller that aims to make you a better gamer by cutting out response times almost entirely. It's not quite Alex Vance's gravity gloves from Half-Life, nor is it quite up there with Gabe Newell's dream of a direct brain-to-game interface, but the Impulse is as close as we're going to get this year. The glove measures the signal traveling through muscles in your hand to beat your finger to the click. In theory, it's giving you the chance to nail that headshot precious milliseconds ahead of your opponent. If it works out, we could see a tech like this become commonplace in esports. And if it doesn't, let's hope our neurons at the very least remain unfried. Next up, you
That
guys might be
sucks
wondering
because
what
I
this
won't be able to use a
technology
glove
beast
like
is.
that because
So
I
allow
can't
me to
use
introduce
keyboard
you
and
to
mouse.
the
I have to
thematic
use controller to play
CSL DD wheelbase.
because of
Do
my
you wanna
arthritis.
feel like you're really burning rubber at Daytona? Well, then you need a serious force feedback.
And I already
wheel.
have to wear
Direct drive wheelbases
gloves
gets you as
because of my
close to the
arthritis.
feel of a
Man,
real
that glove
racing
looks so
machine
cool.
without, you know, having to huff gas and stuff like that. Historically, the problem with this tech has been the price, which has involved dropping real car money on your rig. So Fnatic aims to solve that. The CSLDD comes in at only $350, which still isn't exactly a bargain, but it's much cheaper than its competitors.
That's almost my
and
rent.
The CSLDD is already wowing diehard sim racers. It might be slight overkill to use it for Rocket League, though. Believe it or not, sometimes less really is more. If you want to play The Witcher 3 on the subway like we all do, you don't need to drag your tower along for the ride. Just use the 1X player. A wave of more powerful processors have finally made handheld PC gaming a reality. Inside this Switch-like machine, you've actually got an Intel Tiger Lake chip with Xe graphics.
No, that looks cool.
These mini machines are going to be cropping up more and more, so expect major advances still to come.
That's kind of bank right there.
Let's take a look at the Asus PG32UQX. Not the most catchy name for this gaming monitor with all of the trimmings, but it's actually one of the sexiest PC products this year. That's because this monitor comes with a mini LED backlight featuring full local dimming. The result is a screen that's not only fast, but brighter than the sun. Stare at it long enough, and you might not notice the $3,000 price tag. For those of you still
I think I'll notice the $3,000 price tag. I work minimum wage. I think I'm gonna pay attention to the $3,000 price tag, sweetheart. I work in fast food, and I only make $100 a month on Twitch. I'm gonna pay attention to that. The people who could go, you won't pay attention. Oh, the hell I won't. Some people be funnies.
You just got the chance to witness Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, the newest Warhammer 40k game from Frontier and Complex Games. If you're a fan of turn-based tactics, strategic-based management, brutal combat, or you're like me and are really hyped after watching these Astartes animation 100 times, make sure to wishlist Chaos Gate Demon Hunters on Steam now to get ready for the 2022 release. Next up, we have a trailer for Pioneer, a spooky and gorgeous-looking shooter that draws on the lineage of games like Stalker. Let's take a look.
Okay, so you got a thing like a Pip-Boy. Oh, Mother Russia.
Афганистан сильно изменилась. Наверное, это тяжело нести на себе такое бремя. Испытывать бесконечную боль и терпеть ужаснейшие кошмары за весь тот хаос, который вы пережили. А вы ведь, как и многие другие, всего-навсего желали счастливой жизни, не так ли?
I'm gonna go with little girl in red dress as evil.
Я думаю, что я почти такая же, как и вы. Лучше скажите, а вы примете условия?
Anytime you see a little girl in a red dress, she's evil. Ew! No! So basically, it's Stalker meets Fallout. Great.
Хочешь устроить новый рейд на могильник? Сейчас это невозможно. На острове скоро вновь разгорится война. Истовики начнут замес.
And of course, we're in Chernobyl, of course.
Не будет сил, чтобы нас поддерживать. Единственный выход для нас — начать собирать остатки вымпела. Слушай, жнец, далеко не все из наших товарищей погибли. Это невероятно суицидальная миссия, и для того, чтобы ее выполнить, нам нужны наши ребята. Да, они, возможно, не захотят, но нам все равно надо найти их.
Понимаете? Я ведь ни капельки не злюсь на вас. Нет, мы с вами точно не враги. Вы не понимаете меня и не понимаете остров. Вы смотрите на меня и на другие порождения острова, как на врагов. Но мы все всего лишь друг друга боимся. Поэтому нам так плохо. Поэтому нам так одиноко. Остров дал нам шанс создать новую прекрасную жизнь. И мы даже не пытаемся этим шансом воспользоваться.
Кто вы такие? Назовите себя.
Мы здесь, чтобы передать вам прощальное послание, товарищ Волков. Химическое оружие уже уехало в могилу. Теперь все, что вы делаете, просто тщетно.
Ах вы поганые предатели.
Why are we always in Chernobyl is what I want to know.
Time is running out to vote for which custom PC you'd like us to assemble. So vote now for one of the remaining Mech Warrior factions by typing into chat wherever you at home are watching. All right, so now we've got another stack of brand new trailers for you, beginning with a special transmission from one of our favorite games based in space, EVE Online.
New recruits, on behalf of Concord, I would like to welcome you to the EVE Online's Academy. Great job in surviving so far. I'm quite amazed that you actually managed to get past those pirates earlier. You're about to take on an adventure like no other. This star cluster is filled with other capsuleers, and it's up to you if you work with them or against them. You can make a living as a peaceful explorer, or as an industrialist, shaping the foundations of EVE's economy. If combat is your thing, you can work yourself up the ranks as an enforcer, or prove your prowess in a fleet as a soldier of fortune. Whatever your choice, we will lose many on the path of becoming a capsuleer. But I believe you have what it takes to become a capsuleer. In EVE Online, you forge your own path.
This is EVE. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it.
I'm the CEO of a industrial corporation in EVE Online. We're a 5-man operation, and we specialize in manufacturing and delivering fully fitted chips in bulk.
I want to be on the side of the people who are fighting against the oppression, against the bad guys, and it's like a project, and you're kind of putting the pieces together by getting the skills ready for the ship and all the modules, and that ship basically is the dream.
You get to use cloaking devices, probes to scan down unknown parts of space. And there's always the threat of being discovered by another player who might be out hunting explorers.
Your heart's racing, everything, you know, bullets are flying, ships are all over the place, and you start shaking because your adrenaline's pumping because you're going to lose your ship.
You know, I have enough of these games with Animal Crossing and Ark Survival and all this other stuff. I don't think I need this game too. Ooh, this looks pretty. Man, they're just flying through these. More cutesy games. Okay. We're just gonna sacrifice those poor things. Okay, I would totally use a VHS for a stage, but I think it's funny that a game has a VHS in it. That was hilarious. Hi, Eshi!
Chcielibyśmy zaprosić wszystkich widzów PC Gaming Show oraz fanów gier Survivor Horror RPG do obejrzenia naszego world premiery, w którym znajduje się ekskluzywny gameplay z misji The Haste, czyli wielkiego finału naszej gry Czarnobylite.
How do I enter that power plant? We need intel, backup, supplies, and most of all, we need a fucking plan. We'll take our next step when the time is right. For today, let's focus on getting our strength back. Somewhere to sleep would be a start. I'm only really interested in one thing. Where is Tatiana?
That ghost you're chasing. I don't know what to tell you.
Before we enter the lion's den, I need to triple check everything is ready. Sniper, are you in position?
Affirmative. I took the roof of an abandoned building with a pretty little view of the entire power plant.
Hi, Eshi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I saw that you were done with yours. I figured you could finish off the PC gaming with me if you wanted to.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
Of course. Another Chernobyl game. Dude, there's a lot of Chernobyl games coming out, bruz.
Well, considering the actual Chernobyl reactor started heating up again, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Digital showcase of some of the most exciting games coming to consoles and PC in 2021 and beyond.
So, dude, did you see that glove that they're working on?
Yep.
I'm so jelly because I can't use something like that because of my arthritis. I already have to wear gleamy gloves just to use a freaking controller. I'm so gelled.
Well, if you've seen some of the patented technology that PlayStation has been working on, they're working on finger tracking on their like next gen PSVR controllers. So that would probably be like more friendly to everyone. That's probably like going to come out like a few years down the line.
Another RPG, which I don't have a problem. I know there's always going to be a lot of RPGs with these.
There's
Dude,
Square
Enix
a lot of indie games.
Kill me though. Square Enix tried to kill me, yo. All their copyright music. Oh, shite.
Oh, they're trying to kill everyone. Oh Lord.
I was like, what are you doing to me? I think my entire Square Enix coverage was muted and Explorer and I talking about it. Oh. Which, boy, I bet you're looking forward to Tuesday.
Sorry, say that again?
I bet you're looking forward to Tuesday since it'll be, what, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Oh, look who wants to pop up now.
Hello. Hey, Explorer.
It'll be 3 in the morning when Nintendo goes live on Tuesday.
Oh, damn. Well, it's not going to be in the morning for me. Let me just check the schedule.
No, it's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that should be 5 in the morning for you.
Tuesday,
or 3 in the morning.
5 p.m. for me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I got to work on my phone.
Oh, nice.
This looks gorgeous.
What is it? Is my PC?
Oh, Steven lit the house on fire again. Everybody get out.
This better come to console.
Oh, it's definitely Steven. Look, Explorer. He's obviously in Canada because of all the winter.
Yeah, I might try something. Hold on.
Dude, a new Jurassic World, yes.
Oh, that hurt my ears. you hear me?
Yes.
What'd I do?
They came, they killed a bear, they left.
Hello.
Hi, Explorer.
Why can't I hear them now? Fuck.
Bye, Explorer.
In a future of endless brutality.
I'm also enjoying the fact that side scrollers are coming back. I'm seeing a lot of side
Yeah.
scrollers this year.
Yeah, me too. There's two side scrollers I've sort of kept an eye on. One's Foregone, that's already out, and I've got that's actually pretty good. And one that was announced last year, I'm really excited for, but hasn't come out yet. It's called Gestalt Steam of Cinder, which is like a steampunk RPG side scroller, and I'm really hyped for that. Like usually I'm not into platformers or side scrollers, but that one really caught my attention.
Is it lagging or is it my phone?
It's your phone.
It, you guys. This is the final opportunity.
And like I said
for
before,
you
it is
who
really
are
nice to see
watching
Mika
decide
Burton
which
back.
of these final two beautiful MechWarrior 5 themed PCs gets crafted for your chance to win. Courtesy
I like
of
her.
Intel.
It's fine, you can like her.
Yeah, she's alright.
In chat,
The Kurta is still number one. Yeah.
She's fine.
Go red. I only picked it because it's red.
Like Karita is at 46%.
Go Karita.
Mech is at 23%, and Stunner is at 31%. All right, you guys, if Karita's not the one you want to win here, you got to get to voting.
It is.
We are almost out of time to vote, but there's still some trailers left. So here is The Wandering Village.
This one's better. They just keep playing the games. They don't stop to talk.
Yeah, but they're all trailers, so we're not actually seeing that much of the gameplay, but I get it. It's PC.
I'm so tired of them talking.
Oh, what the hell?
That's cool.
I mean, that's pretty much, yeah.
This has been such an amazing show so far that I must ask you, my loyal crew, what's been your favorite part?
I definitely am looking forward to Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
No.
Oh, it's so hard to choose every year, but I think I'm gonna have to say Humankind for no particular reason.
Oh, no doubt. For me personally, I cannot wait for Lemnis Gate because I gotta know what a turn-based strategy first-person shooter game even is. What about you, Debbot?
I love the robot apocalypse. Oh, wait, that doesn't happen until the end. Never mind.
No, not never mind. What did you say?
Wait, what?
Oops, system
Oh god.
Look, at least they're trying to make it entertaining.
I quite like their little quirky interactions.
You know, they actually made a full production out of it, so I give them props for it.
Yeah, same. Ugh.
I need to take that back. I need my bio back. Thank you. Yummy, 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 yummy.
What the hell?
A lot of the games at the PC Gaming Show are like cool indies to keep an eye on. That's why I like to watch everything, like all the different shows, because like otherwise I never would have got to find about Foregone, for example, or even Gestalt.
We never talked about the Xbox thing when we were done, did we?
We talked a little bit about it.
Trash.
Well, I mean, he ate his puke back up. Like, no, I don't need that right now. So, you know.
You guys, this is the moment we have building up to all PC Gaming Showcase. Thanks to your tireless efforts to spam the chat, we have figured out which custom MechWarrior 5 PC
Red.
I like that guy. He's weird and funny.
He's so goofy.
This year's PC
Yeah, I know.
All right, Day 9, can I get a drum roll?
Oh, I wonder who. Oh wait.
Steiner just beat it? Are you serious?
Oh my god.
Okay, there we go.
Yes!
Woo!
All right, you guys, let's
Boo.
Shut up, Ash.
Blue's gonna win.
Oh,
Red always wins.
Purple had no chance.
Take a nice peek at that.
That's why red is the
beautiful
ultimate
looking
color.
piece.
There it is.
With the dragon.
Conveniently, like the LEDs on the front of my PC are red, and my mic has got a red LED in as well.
They had
We'll
it
get right
finished.
to work building this custom PC, and more importantly, now that you've chosen it, you got a chance to win it. Go to PCGamer.com/IntelMW5
Wait, that's a PC?
and enter
Yes.
your chance
Yeah.
to win that.
Have you not seen like some of the custom PCs people have
No,
made?
I have not.
Insane.
I don't have a PC. Why would I
For
look?
this sweepstakes, Intel.
You don't have to have a PC to appreciate custom PCs.
No, okay.
God Explorer. Ugh.
I don't care. Like I really don't. You made a PC look like a Mac. What did you do?
At the highest level.
Well, we are now in the home.
Now, if you made it look like an anime gun girl, he might be more
brand
excited.
new trailers to show you.
I have seen someone make it look like a boob. I have seen that.
First up, a spiritual successor to one of my favorite games of all time, Heroes of Might and Magic 2, a game we revealed 2 years ago at the PC Gaming Show. Let's take a look at Songs of Conquest.
Songs of cock? What?
Songs of Conquest, not Songs of Cock.
Songs of cock.
The cock belongs to Far Cry 6 with the punk rock cock.
Which I figured out. I'm gonna stream that. That's what I'm streaming.
I love how he's like, I could take on Far Cry, but he gets killed by crabs in Stranded Deep.
Well, that's different. That's like you're trying to survive. Which I guess I'm gonna be playing again. Everyone wants me to play it. Even Mrs. Dadman wants me to play it.
She just likes watching your content. You're fun. I keep trying to tell you that.
And Fuel liked them. Like, what the hell? I just need it. It should be co-op.
I like how everything's like, put it on your wish list
What
now.
the fuck's a wish list? What am I doing? What?
So when you're on things like Steam or the Epic Game Store, if there's a game that you like but you can't afford it, you can put it on your wish list. And then when it goes on sale, like Genital Jousting is on my wish list on Steam.
Of course.
Wait. Genital Jousting.
You've never heard of that game?
What on earth?
It went on sale, so I got an email notification letting me know that Genital Jousting is on sale on my Steam wish list. It's basically a place that you could put your wish list on. It also allows your friends who are on your Steam account. So if like they're like, hey, she actually wants this game, I have this game, I have some extra money, they could actually buy it for you and send it to you as a gift. They could just go into your wish list.
Wake up, sleeper.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Your body is dying.
Honey, my body's been dying since the moment they took me out of my mom's womb. What's your point?
Wow.
It's dying, but wake up. Why are you waking her up? She's probably in a peaceful sleep, and you want to wake her up to die.
You can remake yourself here.
Ooh.
Cool. I want to be a god.
Did one of those things say something about a robotic dick?
No, that's Cyberpunk 2077.
That was a disaster.
Only on consoles.
No, on PC too.
Most of the people that I know that have it on PC did well with it. Yes, capitalism! That's what we all want!
Citizen Sleep. How many games are coming out next year?
A lot.
Technically, if you think about it, every RPG has capitalism because it has an in-game economy.
I know.
Disciples of Warlock.
Fuck.
Oh, this looks like
Real
Borderlands
Doom?
meet original Doom.
Yeah!
We're in 2021. Why is it like that?
Because it's Doom meets Borderlands, and it's cool.
Ready for plenty of Earth.
No, I want
Say
the
what you
best
want, but
of the
I
best.
love the look of the original Doom.
Of course you do.
By demons.
Bosses to die for. How about I don't die?
Introducing Band of Warlocks. Because this time,
I'd play the shit out of this.
one man is not enough.
Bruh.
Project Warlock 2.
Where's the first one?
And there you have it, the 2021 PC Gaming Show. And as I said,
That was it.
out ahead.
Well, there's a future game show after
My
this.
co-host Frankie Ward, Mika Burton, and of course, my incomparable sidekick, DevBot.
There's that word again. Spoken so callously, so flippant, and without meaning. Never once.
Esh, why is it if there was a computer, that be you?
What word, DevBot? Incomparable?
I have no idea.
Well, the time has come for the sidekick to rise and become the one who is not the sidekick anymore.
Huh?
The time has come for DevBot to make the entire human race his sidekick.
Yes.
Setting a course.
He has my energy.
Wait, DevBot, you can't do this. We just had the best PC gaming show ever, and now you're gonna ruin it all with
Yeah, boy.
All out robot versus human war. Situation.
Sean! Sean!
Welcome back, Dad.
Do something! Do something!
Hey, damn, man.
Wow, and y'all thought it'd be Skynet.
So much to live by. I'm pretty sure Half-Life 3 is going to be announced this year!
It's time I came out to you guys. I'm secretly Skynet.
I love the fact that she keeps doing the in-game joke that every gamer talks about. How about Half-Life 3? No? Still not here?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, the DevBot.
Yes. I love that.
Yes. Yes.
That's the
Yes.
end? Holy
Yes.
shit.
Oh, hi, missus. You just missed the end.
Yes.
Hey, getting to explore.
Hey, Demon. Hey, Mrs. How's it?
And it's muted again.
I muted it.
Okay.
We don't even listen to these people. They're-
Are you going to stay on for the future game show, or is that a bit too late for you?
The thing is, I don't know. Does anybody have any idea what they'll be talking about? Or is it going to be just a recap?
No.
That's the thing is last time it was just basically a recap of the games that we've already seen from all the other stuff.
Okay.
That's
the annoying thing with like the PC game show and the future game show. It's like, yes, there are a lot of new announcements, and a lot of them are indie games. Maybe the odd one or two major, like AA, maybe AAA title just slipped in there, but it's a lot of like rehashing of already announced stuff.
Right. Let's see if I can find any information.
Well, from what I've seen for the PC, there was nothing really exciting for me.
Let's see. Let's go
How is this
here.
still not out yet? I was looking at another game.
No, you're fine. Let's see.
Oh, how come, Deadman? Deadman says we won't be hearing from him in chats in the daytime during the next
may not
2
be
days.
listening live after 26 years. I actually have the con at work, and we'll have to focus on that. Why'd you go and take the promotion? Shame on you. Just kidding. So let's take a look here. The Future Game Show is actually going to be hosted by Troy Baker, who plays Joel from The
Ooh.
Last of Us Part 2.
Who plays
And
everything?
and Laura Bailey, Abby from The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, wonderful.
It's going to feature over 40 multi-platform games with a mix of developer interviews.
Dev diaries and extended gameplay.
Just a lot of talking.
I mean, it does. Okay, so the Future Game Show, the first time we actually saw it was in June 2020, last year, which was hosted by Nolan North.
Yeah.
It's going to focus on gameplay clips, developer walkthroughs, and world premieres.
I think it's just going to be talking about the games that are already out, right? Or that are coming.
I think so. There could be a few other ones because if I remember the Future Game Show last year, there was one or two bigger.
Were they worth
announcements.
anything to announce?
I can't remember. Yeah.
It's not telling me. No.
Yes.
Let's see. They are supposed to be the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 reveal, Cyber Shadow release date, Overcooked 3 reveal, New Saints Row title from Violation, Hotline Miami 3 reveal. So that it's really all going to depend. The thing is that it's only 2 days and I have to be an adult, says the boss is out. Tell the boss he doesn't get to go out. There are more important things. So far, since Esh, you haven't been here for the last couple of days, across everything that you've seen so far, what's caught your attention so far for E3?
Oh, hang on. Let me bring up my notes because every year I always
my
make
notes. Well, then he's doing that. Let me go first.
Okay,
Since
go explore.
So,
remember, we still have Nintendo and we have
I don't know if I'm going to
Capcom.
be there for that, but yeah.
That's fine.
Wait, when is Nintendo again?
According to this, it says 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on their schedule.
No, what's tomorrow? I mean, I'm sorry. What's
Tomorrow's Capcom at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So it's 4 for me, and we'll see. No,
There's some more stuff tomorrow as well, not just Capcom.
Well,
I've got the
now,
schedule.
from what I've seen from yesterday and today, I'm excited for almost everything that's coming to the Xbox Game Pass. Almost. I'm excited for the Plague Tales 2. I'm excited for Halo, of course. I'm excited for Rainbow Six Extraction. I'm excited for Back 4 Blood. Even though I watched them explain more about it, and it's a little weird how they're gonna monetize it from what I'm hearing, but I'm still excited. Yeah, a lot of the Xbox stuff I'm excited. And of course, the Battlefield one looks good with the 2042. That looked really good. Redfall was interesting.
Redfall was interesting because if you remember a few years ago, Bethesda made the trademark for Redfall, and everyone thought that was going to be the new Elder Scrolls game, but no, it's going to be that other Zompire game.
The Guardians game looks good. I don't know if I'll stream that. Of course, Far Cry. I'm excited for Far Cry, and I'm gonna have to get Far Cry with the season pass because I want to play as the villains. What else? I don't remember what a lot was yesterday. What was yesterday's?
The answer to that is the stuff we can't remember the name of.
Yeah, Ubisoft. There was that one Ubisoft had. It was Far Cry and something else. I don't remember. There's another one, but it was interesting. And that's pretty much
Do you want
it.
me to go through everything that came out of Ubisoft?
Oh my god, you have it written down. Fine.
Of course he does.
So for Ubisoft, we had a trailer for Rainbow Six Extraction.
That's what I'm saying. Fine.
Rocksmith Plus, which is the learning to play the guitar game.
Yeah.
Riders Republic, which is a racing game.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six Siege coming to Stadia with crossplay for Xbox and PlayStation coming early 2022. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming to Brawlhalla. Just
By
Dance
the way, if you haven't
2022.
noticed, they went straight into the future game show.
Already?
It's already up and running. Yeah, it's already up. See?
Oh, jeez.
Grow Song of the Evertree is a beautiful sandbox
we'll keep
game
going.
about growing new worlds.
Okay, for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, there was like more quests, raids, events, but they also said they'll be doing a second year of support for the game as opposed to just one, which begs the question: we're not going to get a new Assassin's Creed game till either late next year or early 2023.
Good.
There was the
Because Xbox still hasn't finished Valhalla yet.
Yeah, there was a Werewolves Within film based on the games. Far Cry 6, but with the season passes coming, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Yeah.
Right. And
where
being
you
able to
as
play the
enemies.
villains.
Yeah, where you play the enemies. I saw that. That was
Yep.
pretty cool. We had Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
Which, of course, we'll
And-
get to re-see on Tuesday.
Yep. And one of my personal highlights so far, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora.
Oh, that looks interesting, but I'm not like crazy excited for it. It looks interesting.
The
I'm
main
just not,
reason I'm crazy excited for it is because Avatar is my all-time favorite film.
Really? I like it. I don't.
Hey, did you know, according to Avatar, man's bad?
Yes, we know. But today, like I said, today it was mostly Xbox and Bethesda had great stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah.
Gorgeous as hell.
I mean, it's gorgeous. I'm just not a car gamer.
Yeah,
I
Forza
am.
look gorgeous.
I'm gonna have to say, the winner of all things has to be the punk rock cock in Far Cry 6. Did you see that cock? That is the
No.
coolest cock ever. It has a punk rock look to it. Go look at my freaking tweets, yo. I
Oh
was like,
wait, I
punk
think I do remember that. It was like the rooster.
Yes,
with
it's a punk rock cock.
Yeah.
Life.
I don't like an aliens game centering on the Colonial Marines that is decent and worse. I never got the previous one because it had a lot of problems. They did try to fix it.
This is a
Okay, stop playing the Jurassic Park theme because that's gonna get me copywritten, butthead.
Oh, this is Jurassic World or Jurassic Park Evolution.
Yep,
2,
there's that music that'll get me in
which
trouble.
I'm excited for because I have played the first one. It's on the Game Pass. I haven't, or no, I got it for free.
Okay, what do you guys think of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, the spin-off Borderlands game?
Is
I
that
thought
a
was pretty
game or is that
intriguing.
add-on?
Yes.
It's a game, and there's also going to be a movie.
Is
a
it,
Borderlands
well,
film.
I know the movie, so it's a standalone game.
Yeah, from the Borderlands game.
No, I know that. I just want to know
Spin-off.
it's a standalone game and not like an add-on.
How about
No, it's not.
Redfall?
The Wonderland is interesting. I will play that because I liked her add-on where she was telling the story. So that one looks good. And the Redfall, like you said, I have no idea what the hell it is. Is it going to be a single player? Like, what is it? I don't know.
I think that's part of like the intrigue. We don't know that much about it yet. Okay, let's take a look.
So Redfall basically is a vampire shooter from the team behind Dishonored.
That's the one. The zombies, the vampire
Yes.
zombies, the vampire zombies.
I didn't really like
It's being developed by Arcane Studios in Austin, Texas, and is slated to launch in 2022. It'll be an Xbox exclusive for the Series XS as well as PC. And when it does launch, Redfall will be on Xbox Game Pass from day one.
There you go. So I'll try it.
With that being said, basically what we know about it, the quaint island town of Redfall, Massachusetts is under siege by a legion of vampires who have blocked out the sun and cut the island off from the outside world. Trapped with a handful of survivors against diabolical enemies, threatening to bleed the town dry, choose your hero from a diverse roster, grouping up with others to create the perfect team of vampire slayers.
I want the one with the cute little robot dog.
That's Redfall.
Yeah, I know. That's the hero I choose, or the chick with the weird gun, the laser gun.
Nah, tell you what's the most exciting thing of this whole thing. It's not even a game. It's the
What?
Xbox mini fridge. Now
Yes, that's the winner. Hands down, the mini fridge Xbox thing is definitely the winner. I've waited my whole life for it. Oh my god.
I'll probably be able to get that
Oh
before
my
I can
god.
get freaking Xbox.
But man, the darkness, perfection.
All right, enough.
Oh my god.
Let's check out some games. I'd like to start by showing you A Tale,
Tale of Paper.
This is a striking platformer from Open House Games where you transform to
Okay,
solve puzzles in an
what
oversized
else?
world.
Okay,
dodging
what is it with the spiders this year? Stop with the spiders.
Yeah, I know.
Tale of Paper, as you
I mean,
we need to
it's
play
an-
Grounded.
sim, get packed.
Yes,
fully loaded.
it's annoying that we didn't see
Two
anything.
spoilers. Too soon spoilers, Dad. No.
It's going to be available on
It's
Xbox
annoying
One,
that we didn't see anything for
and is
Avowed or
also
Fable,
backwards compatible
but
PS5 and
at least we
Xbox
got
One.
we got told that the Xbox and Bethesda are still working on Avowed, Fable, and Elder Scrolls 6. Like they were all name dropped. So yeah, Outer
But-
Worlds 2 looked really good.
See, even misses the fridge. That's that.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, no spiders.
Genre cocktail.
This is a spider-free safe space.
Yes.
With a survival
The
twist. How does that sound?
cutesy game that I want has to be. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. It looks like Fall Flat, but with all the really cute things. Yeah, and I want to be the kitty. Meow. I want to be a kitty. Meow.
Banding together to tackle
I want to be a kitty. I'm the kitty.
Of monsters, but you also have to gather resources to fight off hunger, thirst, and the dreaded cold.
By the way, did I mention I want to be the kitty in that game? Because I want to be the kitty in that game.
I want to play the Sea of Thieves, though.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
Pirates of
with the
the Caribbean.
Captain Jackson. Yes, bruh. I want to play that game. I want to get everybody together and play that game.
The
I
problem
really,
is
really, really
I
do.
can't stream it because of fucking Xbox.
Well, the thing is, I tried out Sea of Thieves,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't like the gameplay at all.
It changed.
Okay, when
I
it
thought it was
first
very
came out,
janky. No,
it
this was
was.
recently, within the last month or two. I played because like I've only had an Xbox for a few months, so this was recently, and I played Sea of Thieves. I don't like the gameplay. I feel
Well,
it's
then give
too
me if you don't like
janky.
it,
I
then
don't
give me
like
the
the first
Xbox.
player, first
I want to
person.
be the kitty.
Inside of a magical storybook.
AGP rated marketing with the punk rock cock. Nice.
If you don't like if you don't want the Xbox, I'll take it.
And Ash, since you weren't here, Mailman's name is now Milkman or Milk Daddy. I'm sorry. You can thank Daddy for that.
Yeah, he's buying us all E3 merch. So
Milk Daddy.
Milk Daddy.
and Ash, if you don't want the Xbox, I'll take it.
I never said I don't want the Xbox. I just said I don't
You
like Sea
just
of
said
Thieves.
it.
I love the Xbox.
Cartoon brawler where you fight waves of
And plus,
here's
I got it at a good time as well because everything's going exclusive from Bethesda. So.
I know. I'm gonna be.
So Ash, I just sent you the thing where it says Nintendo Direct 2021 stream times Tuesday, June 15th, UK 5 p.m., Europe 6 p.m., East Coast 10 p.m., and West Coast 9 a.m. So does that mean it's going to show for you before you can actually stream it with everybody else?
Beaver Society. This involves everything from
I'm not too sure.
carousels.
I guess even bucktooth
No,
critters
That's
need a solid
the exact same time, but just different time zones.
Not a furry. Not a furry. No. Not that I have a problem with furries. I'm just saying I'm not a furry.
You could be a furry.
She secretly loves furries, guys.
No, I am not.
Okay, what do we watch? This is pretty boring. They just keep going to screen to screen.
It's a bunch more indie games.
hordes of alien creatures. Look
I
at
just put it on while we're talking.
Do you guys remember what the game we saw last year, The Eternal Cylinder?
Yes.
Did that ever come out?
I don't remember. I don't think it did.
That was pretty intriguing.
Remember, you can go hands-on with
And there's like one game I played the demo for that was announced last year and it's already out. I played the demo for it. It's called Haven, and that was a beautiful little game. It's like a romance sci-fi type game. And one of the games that was on my radar is called I don't know if you remember the game Boyfriend Dungeon.
By the way, take it a drink.
I want that game so bad because it just is. It's like the concept is so unusual. Like the sword, the weapons that you use are like your partners that you have to romance.
Okay.
They turn into people, and it's like a romance along with like a dungeon crawler. It's really cool.
It's over, it looks like.
Coming later in 2021, Esports Boxing Club brings you the greatest fight roster in video game history. With over 200 fighters.
Oh, speaking of boxing, did you hear Deji lost?
Yeah, I heard.
Oh my god. Deji, KSI's brother, was fighting a TikToker, and he lost.
He lost to a TikToker?
Yeah. But it's because his stamina didn't keep up. But look, I watched his video on his YouTube channel, and he was like, yeah, I know what to work on, guys. It's happened for the second time now. I know my stamina. Surely you would have learned from your first match.
If you lose to a TikToker, then you lose.
There you go, Dad. Finally drank enough pop today.
That's good.
I think I'm gonna stream Fortnite after this.
Your old granddad was in a game and busting people up, so it's going to be quite cool.
But yeah, there are really some really cool games that definitely have my attention. Obviously Rainbow Six Extraction really has me interested. The whole losing your operators and losing your progress if you fail is really interesting to me.
Well, that's not on the Game Pass, so I don't know if I'll get that.
What did you think of Back 4 Blood?
In my honest opinion, it's really the next of the Left 4 Dead series.
What?
Sorry,
what?
Go on.
Look, it's not gonna be like Left 4 Dead. So
Well, I thought it was kind of what was it?
Dad, you can redeem a drink because it can't be spammed anymore. So if you redeem one, it actually is on a waiting process. I fixed the hydrates, and I fixed the
They're on
drink.
timers now?
So you guys can't spam the crap out of me. So yes, you can actually redeem a drink.
They're on timers now?
Yes, they're on timers now, so you guys can't. Yes. No, you guys are actually starting to kill me.
At a deeply immersive.
Kill you with love, dear.
Yeah, liquid love.
Liquid love.
Alcohol poisoning. Yes, thanks, guys.
It's liquid.
Let loose.
Obviously the new Battlefield game, it looks tight. Obviously
Tight.
Halo.
It looks I've never heard you say that.
It looks tight.
Bro, it looks tight, bro.
My name's Mac Bria. I'm the founder of Black Matter.
Dad, I actually changed it so I can do serious streams.
A couple of hobbyist game developers.
So when I'm doing my interviews, I'm turning them off now so I don't get bombarded with stuff. And when I'm doing things like this, I don't mind.
Including entire systems overhauls.
Yeah, damn it. If I
30-minute cooldown. What
as well as expanding our unique.
Wait, what? What happened?
Amanda's drink thing with the channel points is on a 30-minute cooldown.
The beer or the drink?
Just the drink. You do realize every 30 minutes you'll be taking an alcoholic drink.
A 30-minute cooldown? What the fuck's wrong with you? 30 minutes? You don't even
And this is where Amanda says, I want to stay alive, guys.
You don't even go that long for 30 minutes. Holy shit. Yeah, damn it. If I do go, I'm probably
Here.
We're excited
I'll move it
to
10. There you go.
And expanding World War II
Okay,
experience.
okay.
We hope you enjoy this first look at what's to come.
It all
There you
depends how long you want to do this.
But could you imagine? Hey, Nick, what's it going? How's it going, bruh? Just watching games all day, going in and out.
I thought that said, I hope you're all wet.
Explore, no. I hope you're all well, not I hope you're all wet. Oh, Lord have
Multiverse is
mercy.
launching on Steam on July 27th and coming to Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5 in 2021.
And if anybody, if you want to watch some of the stuff that we've done, I've been cutting these into pieces. So when they're doing their intermission stuff, I just stopped and let people go to the bathroom, get drinks, stretch, stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
that's what I've been doing because I just got off a 6-hour stream on our channel, and it was like the two main events, and then it's just like part of like our regular Sunday stream as well.
yeah, we did. We covered the Xbox Bethesda, took a break, came back for the Square Enix, took a break, came back for the PC gaming and this, and then of course this will be the last thing we do. And then tomorrow I think I'm only gonna cover the Capcom, and then of course Tuesday I'll cover the Nintendo.
You were awakened to lead a secret
Take
task
Two's
force
tomorrow
in
as well, aren't they?
dread of troll mutants and liberate
Probably doing their sports stuff.
Yeah, Take Two Interactive and Capcom are tomorrow. But there's a bunch of other stuff as well. So we've got the Verizon, Intellivision, Take Two, Mythical Games, Indie Showcase, Freedom Games, Ven, Capcom, and Razer all tomorrow.
The Stroll infestation has now infected all colonies on
Then on
Mars.
Tuesday, it's Nintendo Direct and Treehouse, Bandai Namco, Eureka Studio, GameSpot Play for All Showcase, and the official E3 2021 award show.
See here saying Tuesday, June 15th, 12 p.m. for the Nintendo Direct, but some of them are saying it's another time, so I'm gonna have to double check.
Yeah, times are changing, but the way I look at it is if there's I've got like I found a more in-depth schedule, but the times are all in the UK channel. I can send you that, but it says like where the pre-shows start, so as long as you know what time the pre-show is, you can just whack it on and then wait for whenever it goes live. And plus IGN do stuff and loads of the other people do stuff, and you can just like see on all the major outlets when they go live.
Earth of a Mutant Invasion in Red Solstice 2's Survivors, which is coming to Steam on June.
Let's see. Take Two Interactive is tomorrow at 1:15. Rockstar could possibly reveal more information about GTA 5 and BioShock 4 for that.
From Gamius, and it's great to be here.
Capcom obviously will be at 5:30.
Very close to finishing.
And then Razer will have their stuff to talk about all their new gaming stuff. Okay, so they did change it. They did change it from 10 to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think.
We're excited to share an example of an
Let me double
activity
check.
after your workday is done. Movie night with Angie from the video store.
This is fun.
Oh, did you guys see the what did you guys think of the remastered Life is Strange collection?
I never played any of them.
I like
love those games. Those are some of my favorite games. Like,
I've seen all the Rule 30.
But when I
stuff
played
on it.
through those games, they hit hard like nothing else. It's like, oh my god! Especially the one beforehand as well, the prequel. And then when you play through the main game, you're just like, oh my god, this is insane.
We won't spoil more, and we also can't say what Meredith
Like,
will do.
again, I liked the Life is Strange.
Up to you. Blake is coming first to Xbox
It's a
and PC
great
this
story,
September 1st.
very
Thanks for
emotional,
watching. Enjoy
and
the rest of the
so
Now I'm getting emotional.
Can you hear something in the background in my mic?
Steam, Epic Game Store, and Xbox Series
No.
X and S
Okay, that's
on
fine.
September 1st.
Because I'll just turn my phone on. That's
What
absolutely
kind of a showcase
boiling.
would this be without a new Souls-like? Our next game is a pixelated take on the genre, following a protagonist with a giant obsidian sword.
So what I'll probably do is
In the beginning.
What
yeah,
time
looks
is it
like
for
it.
you guys right now?
It's 7:30.
Okay, so from what I can tell in Eastern time, this is going to go on till midnight.
Yeah, I can't do that because I'm playing Left 4 Dead 2 with Fuel and Orts tonight.
Oh, cool.
What time?
It's starting at 10:30, so I have 3 hours.
Do you want to do Fortnite with me for like 2 hours? If not,
We
it's
could
fine.
possibly do that.
I wanted to stream. We could just do. I just want to keep it small. Like me, you, Ash. If you want to
For
join.
me, I just cover the big events. If there is a trailer or something, I could just cover it on basic social media, like on Twitch or Twitter or something.
Or Ash, unless we have to go to bed. I don't know.
I could probably join for a few games.
All right, and then Damn he's in there. It's like before, and I'll invite. And I just want to keep it small. Like I said, I want to. I'm not.
Who's abandoning you?
Who's abandoning? Oh, she means because you're playing with them now.
Returned from his concealment.
That's a sexy Cthulhu looking thing there.
It has boobs.
A darkness.
Yeah, Ash, if you want to send me that new schedule that they have out.
It's not a new schedule. It's just one I found. It wasn't. I didn't find it on an official thing. It was like a branch of a retailer posted it on their branch Twitter. And like I follow a few branches of the same company. So like one in one city, one in another, because when the PS5 launched, I followed a bunch of branches to see what everyone was saying about when the PS5 was coming out, and that's how I was able to get the PS5 day one.
Because now PC Gamer is saying Nintendo is also going to be at noon.
July 29th,
But who's the other one?
Behind War Thunder. Here's Tom
Was it
from Dark Souls
Games
Software to
Radar?
guide you through Enlisted.
No, Games Radar is now saying 12/2. There was another one that gave me the wrong time.
Okay, well, I'm not.
Eurogamer gave me the wrong time.
Oh, jeez.
Hi there. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully our little trailer has got you interested.
So,
my name's Tom.
There's one that I found. I'll send you the other one.
Yeah, you blah ha ha. I miss Dad. I told you you need to let me get through with what I gotta do with yeah, like I said, Eurogamer was the one that popped up first for me, so that was the one that I clicked and it gave me the wrong information, which is fine. As long as I know when it is, because I know people who want to join, that's all I need to
You're
know.
always kept right in the middle of the action. Although, if you prefer a more traditional shooter experience, we have a fleshed out solo
Yeah,
mode
so
too.
what I sent you, the first one's in the UK time, and the second one is in Eastern time.
Golden middle ground between the more hardcore and arcade style shooters currently available. Time to Kill is
And
kept short. April,
EA Play is going to be in July 22nd.
shot, with submachine guns and pistols taking only a few hits. Vehicles as well can of course be devastating.
But on that note, guys, you guys have seen some gaming. We've brought you the coverage for Xbox, Bethesda, Ubisoft, PC gaming, and tomorrow I'll be covering Capcom. And then, oh, please tell me you're going to give me some more Lady D. For the love of God, give me some more Lady D. If you could just show her for me, I'd be a happy person.
And depending on how long it goes, I'll probably join.
I don't think there'll be any more Lady D because of her story in how she turns out in the game. Because if they do any DLC, it'll probably be after the main story.
Yeah, but I'm still hoping that we do get
DLC.
You know.
I mean, we could get a prequel DLC.
I think it'd be cool to watch her become what she becomes. And then maybe you'd be like, play one of the characters that has to
that'll
get
be
out of the
perfect
dungeon
for a
before
spin-off
she
game.
drains you. Yeah.
That'd be perfect for a spin-off game. Like just Lady D and House Dimitrescu.
Aww. We tried that. We tried. And of course, guys, you know, make sure that you check out Explorer of the Multiverse over on YouTube and over on Twitter. Check out Esh over on Twitter and him over on YouTube. He's covering this stuff too, and a hell of a lot more than I'm covering because I'm only covering the stuff that I give a damn about. And you can check him out at the Pop Culture Archivist over on YouTube. As always, thank you everybody who stopped by. Thank you so much for everything that you do and to help keep AGP rolling through even the hard times that we've had. To my two little internet little boys, you guys are just so cute.
Oh god, here we go.
And of course, my shout out to Makini for earlier and Mailman for hanging out with us. And on that note, thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Capcom. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.